Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well today. We're going to be doing some F4 racing today. We're starting off just in the test drive as we usually do, and then we'll go to a public practice, and then hopefully into a race. Just going to make sure the audio is working here. I don't hear anything on my end. I thought it was just the game here. 1 second. Oh, I see it is. Hey Bubba, how you doing? Hey Hardcore, if you're still here, and Alaska Dave. Looks like I need to change my audio settings in the game, possibly. See if that does it. There we go. Cash Nasty is back. That's the name you've given me? That's interesting. Hello, Poker. Hope you're doing well. So, I'm gonna butcher the name of this track. I just was looking at it. Oh no. It's a German track, I'll tell you that. You know, I need to pull up the stream to check the audio before we start here, so I'm just gonna give the car a rev as I'm talking. And you guys let me know how that sounds, and I'm also going to look at it myself here. Too many times I've streamed for a little bit and then realized the audio was messed up. I'm just going to mute myself quickly. Okay, that sounds pretty decent. I'm glad you're doing well, Bubba. Yes, yearly flu fighting. I've been sneezing the last few days. I'm just crossing my fingers that it doesn't progress further than that. But I guess we'll see. It probably will. I've been doing lots of training, so I've been tired and sore and busy. Jogenfuzz. Yeah, that's sure. Let's just call it that. Look at that Volkswagen track. We'll say that. It is Oschersleben. Said in the most white Canadian way, not German at all, but that's okay. Try my best. So this is only my second time driving an F4 car. I drove it for a little tiny bit when we first kind of got out of the rookie class and unlocked it. Just around the last track that we were on. It wasn't even an F4 track, really. And you can see that in my last video I uploaded. But this will be the first time we're on an actual series and doing racing, which is fun. I was planning on buying the track this week, and then I looked and it was free. It was already licensed, so that's perfect. I do plan on buying them once in a while, and then eventually my arsenal of owned tracks obviously will increase. But I unfortunately can't afford to buy a new track every single week. And the F4 series is typically, I think 4 out of 13 weeks are free included, but the rest you have to buy. So I'll do the 4 free ones, and hopefully maybe at least 2 of the paid ones. So that's half right there. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me just unmute my... There we go. Now I did watch the track guide as usual, but it doesn't mean I know anything. On cold tires, well, this thing really never acts like it has cold tires. This thing is pretty crazy. Ooh, maybe it does a little bit. It's nice to talk to you guys again. I do apologize of my no streams for a little bit there. It's just the universe is sorry, I was trying to focus on the turn. Every day that I did have to stream, which was only a few of them, the universe did something to stop me. Today I just burned my hand before I was going to stream, and I was hoping it was not going to get worse, so I'd be able to hold the steering wheel, and it was fine. It's fine. It's good enough anyway. Oh, what am I doing on the left side of the track here? This is supposed to be on the right side. swear I watched the track guide, but hey, it's fine. We're warming up the tires for now. Hey Ryan Ash, nice to see you. Whoa! I'm supposed to be going flat through there, but I guess not. Why, I can do flat through there, but not like that. This track is made of frozen yogurt. That'd be nice, honestly. I haven't had frozen yogurt in a long time. I'm guessing you have had it recently if it's on your mind. I still have the bullard in front of my wheel there. Oops. Alright, let's try to remember some of the track guide. Turn in here. It was supposed to be a little bit on the brakes, not no brakes like that. I was thinking, took too long to think. I didn't go on the brakes because I know normally I'd be in 6th gear there and I wasn't, so I thought maybe I'd be fine with no brakes, but I don't think so. Brakes here, and of course my headset's gonna die. That's great. Oh, this is a double left-hander, right? Oh, I'm supposed to lift there. Not hit the brakes. Hit the brakes for this corner and then come around. Flat out, but I see I hit the sausage curb there. I did it again. That makes sense, at least why I know I messed up there. Yeah, if you hit the one curb, it throws you right over. I did hear about not doing that. This thing is fast though. It's got great grip too. It's fun. Let's lock up more than other cars, so I gotta be careful of that. Other cars that I've driven anyway. Trying to focus on remembering the braking points before I'm actually at full speed. So I know it looks like I'm braking early for a lot of the turns there. Okay, this one, turn in and then start braking after I'm turning a little bit. So turn in, little brakes. I see how that's supposed to feel. I gotta spin it around. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. Might try to make that corner a little easier first. Supposed to be in 4th here actually. Around. Say to the right, is this a lift? No, this is a brake, I think the first one, and then it's a lift for the next two. I gotta remember that. Any moment my headset's gonna die, so I'm just, since we're in the middle of the track, it's not a good time to pull over anyway, so I'm just going to let it die and then I'll replace the battery really quickly when it does. I got the method down pat, like a pit stop. Down to 4th here. Avoid that curb. And that curb. Nope, that's not the right braking point for that. And it's end of the gravel here, like that. Obviously I need to be going a lot faster. Gotta run wide. Trained for my road test watching Top Gun. Yeah, that would work.
Your fastest lap of the session.
I don't know if your the driving examiner would be appreciated that, but oh, there goes the headset. 1 second, let me just change the battery then. Of course, didn't let my hand being burned stop me from streaming, so the universe is trying to figure out other methods. New battery is in. Maybe. Now it is. Okay, try to put it in the wrong way. That doesn't work. Turn on. Feel like a professional. I might have to take it off anywhere. I did have a wired headset for forever until it broke, unfortunately. So I bought the same one but wireless. It's a great headset. And the battery does last quite a while, so I'm not upset about it. And they're hot swappable. Or I guess not hot swappable, actually. You can turn it off, but they're quickly swappable. So yeah, no cable is definitely worth it. Lift there. I don't remember these two turns, unfortunately. Flat out as long as I don't hit that curb. Man, that's way less smooth than I saw it. I'm supposed to be in fourth, I bet. Don't have to touch the curve like that. Just brake late on this corner since I know I'm not up to speed. What was that? Okay. The glass beside me just got moved somehow on its own. So that's great. Yeah, that's not how you do that, that's for sure. And make it look so easy. The pros make it look so easy. I don't think that's the right line because, well, as I can't make that turn there, I don't think. I see why in the track guide they're braking at 65% all the time, not 100% because this thing locks up, so I gotta try to practice that.
Fastest lap of the session.
Fastest lap, but that doesn't mean anything here. Okay, I'm just gonna brake a little earlier for that corner for now until I figure it out. Maybe turn away more for that corner. Oh, it's my laptop falling. That's what that sound was. Oh, I just heard that. At least it didn't fall on the ground off the table. I have to experiment with that corner and figure it out myself because I think that's a lift, not a brake. And that's not the right line either. I'm rusty, guys, but a bunch of laps I will get better, that's for sure. That's a lift, actually. I remember that now. That's why I'm going so slow. Let's try that again. I don't know what it is about that corner, man. I can't seem to do it right. You need to be looking further ahead instead of overthinking it. Thinking about the track guide too much. Just look at the track. I will have to look at it for that section again. I'm forgetting the line completely. We got in a couple hours. Perfect. I'm trying to think. I guess it depends. It's 6 p.m. for me now. I have until 9:30 to stream today. So I'm streaming for a few hours, so I imagine that will line up then. At least for a little bit. Okay, since I spun out, I'm gonna reference the track guide for that one section real quick. I will be right back. I'm just gonna pause the stream for like literally 2 minutes or less. 1 sec. Alright, let's keep going. I got a bit more of a reference where I need to. Let's see how that goes. Doesn't mean I'll be perfect, but it helps. I mean, I watched it a few times, but it's hard to remember it until you've actually done it. Now it seems like it might stick a little more, but we'll see. So we should be down to 3rd gear here. I think 4th here, not 3rd. Up to 5th, and then we're going to start the corner flat out. Like this, and then just lifting. That wasn't lifting, I tapped the brakes and
Got that corner. We've got a
threw
slow
myself
down
off
penalty.
fully. Man, I did it again, same spot. Oh, I didn't spin around correctly. Not enough power. I gotta put a good active reset point as well so I can not have to worry about messing up a lap like that and then not being able to reset. about that right now. So I took my eyes off the track, so I want to put a point in. Oh, come on. I pressed F7 when I wasn't on the sim. Just did it on Google, so I messed up my stream overlay. That's fantastic. Alright, well now I'm back in the game. There, now F7 works. I'll have to wait till I go around again, obviously. Maybe we'll do a couple laps first to make sure the tires are warm. So when I reset, I have hot tires. Out there, a little bit of gas, lift, brake there, down to third. Yeah, at least I know the line. It's just gonna take me a while to master that. Feel more confident with it though. Keep turning in too early for that corner. Slipped the reset point there, but I think I should try to do it in a couple laps. Like I said, when things are a little more warmed up. Okay, I tried to brake earlier for that. Not early enough. Wow, I'm driving like a rookie right now. I mean, I really am a rookie, but I mean, I'm in D class, so it's supposed to be a little bit better than that. Appreciate everyone who's joined and watching, by the way. Glad to have you here. Oh, it's gonna be not early enough for you, or late enough, I guess, for you. Hardcore, that sucks. We'll arrange a good time to stream together soon. Your help is always appreciated.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
It's supposed to be a little bit of brakes, so I was trying to like lift instead. Since I'm going slower, but I think the brakes really help turn the car, so I do need to hit the brakes there. And at the right spot. Wow. Hope this debris gets cleared off because it's making it even worse now. You know what, let's do this. It's not a great active reset, but it's better than what I was doing there. So turn in, then brakes here. No, let's just practice that corner. So turn in at the service road and then brake after. And the third gear, okay. I don't know about that. I don't think I'm supposed to go down to third here, so I obviously need to carry more speed. Stay in fourth. Flat until we hit the apex, and to lift, gas, brake, like that. Okay, that's the right line at least. Turn in later for that. That helps. Wasn't quite good enough, but it did turn in later. Cutting some time off the lap time, which is good. We're improving.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, I see how the brakes obviously help turn there. Very important. Okay, that's a lot much longer turn than I thought. Hit the gas too early. You know, let's reset. Yeah, the brakes really are necessary there. Didn't brake too much, but it's okay.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Okay, that section was not done good this time. That corner I'm still not great at. Just reset, I forget about that. I need to get this turn mastered here, man. Or not, at least better than what I'm doing. It doesn't even need to be mastered, but sausage curb, yes. Okay, it's hard to reset so close to it, but still, try to turn in a little bit. Brakes 30%. Okay, I guess it's just got to be like that. It's probably not even 30%. Yeah, looking at the chart, that's like 50%. So that'd be part of the problem. I've got to put the active reset before the lap marker, otherwise you can see the delta gets all messed up. I drive a little bit slower around and get consistent before I try to cut more time off here. Okay, except for that corner, it's really annoying me here. Lift off. That's a bad lap. I'm not sure how I'm even close to my delta that I am.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, I'm being very conservative around that corner from now on. Or at least for now. While I practice the rest of the track. Oops, that was not right.
Have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Maybe I'm supposed to get on the third there, I'm not sure. I don't think so, but. Hate messing up that section because I know the line. I know I shouldn't hit the brakes. And I still do. Sometimes. You're killing it, bud. Thank you, Nolly, but not completely. I appreciate the support. It's nice to see you.
Fuel left.
That's not good. This thing doesn't have very much fuel to start. just hit the exhaust.
Slow down.
Nice.
You got a penalty? Cutting
Just
the
reset
fork.
since we're low on fuel anyway. And we don't have to go in. Just gonna stop early for that corner from now on. Keep saying that, and then I don't want to do that because I feel like I'm gonna get a bad habit, so maybe I shouldn't. But
Have about 2 laps of fuel left.
okay. You really just floor it on the corner, yeah, I did. Nice. Not turning in enough. Not turning in enough there. A slight lift into turn 13. Appreciate it. Flat here and then lift. Yeah, I would be a lift here if I was going full speed. But I'm just not. Just do a little lift, okay. Just gonna reset, sorry, I was reading chat. This is the corner I'm struggling with the most, and I know how to do it. I mean, I theoretically know how to do it in the track guide, but it doesn't mean I can actually do it. So turn in here, 30% on the brakes. How much? That's 50%. So what is 30%? Like that? That's 30%. That's not very much. I mean, I need to brake much later than that. Turn in, 30%. I guess it keeps the car, it doesn't spin around fully, but kind of does. So. I'll live with that for now.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
This should be up to gear 5. Turn in, lift. Lift a little bit early, so it should easily be fine here. Let's try to get the line down before I pick up a lot of speed. Which one's turn 13? Okay, not these two. Oops, I was looking at the map. It's okay. Four. Okay, so it is this one. I was thinking that's what 13 was, but it's a little lift, okay. So probably less than that. So I know the braking point for this corner for 14, and I'm braking much later, so I know I'm not carrying enough speed through it. Almost inconsistent corner right there.
Have about 1 lap of fuel left. Don't forget to pit for more fuel.
Just in fourth gear there. F4 has as much downforce as a Super
That was your fastest lap
SUV.
of the session.
I wouldn't doubt that actually. I'm just going to reset here to have more fuel again. It's a lot more fun than F1600, that's for sure. Its downforce is crazy different. It's not even comparable. I mean, the power's nice too. But it's the grip that you really notice.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Oh, I know I don't need to brake as much as I am, but just habit for not feeling comfortable yet on the track. Trust me, I saw the track guide. I know how much faster this thing can go around here. Way too long of a lift there.
Cut the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time.
Oh man. Oh, my mic is pushing down on the key. 1 second. Here we go.
Have about 2 laps of fuel left.
I'm getting through faster, but it's still not clean at all. Work on that, getting that section faster. It really should be an easy one to improve. I should be able to stay in fourth gear the whole time there, but not do what I just did. Let's just keep resetting since I'm low on fuel. It's definitely cleaner, not that fast, but getting the line down a little better. We'll reset. I set the fast reset there. 'Cause I have a little more speed that I'm carrying through. Plus the car will be lighter. It only has probably a 1 lap of fuel now instead of 2, but I can just reset if I need to.
Have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Lifted too early there. Okay, reset. If the lap doesn't go well, I get a reset because I'm low on fuel. Okay, obviously that was better. I carried a lot more speed through. Should fit to refuel. Oh, around the sausage curve there and everything. And right over. And we'll hit the lap time and then we'll reset.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, a little bit better, but not great. So lots of room for improvement.
Have about 1 lap of fuel
I
left.
wanted to try to stay in 4th and really use the whole track there, but I think I gotta go down to 3rd. I don't know what I was doing there.
Cut the cord. You've got to slow down and give up that
I
time.
gotta reset anyway. I didn't gain much time there. It felt a lot smoother. I guess 0.3 seconds is not bad. For one corner. And I lost it all because of how bad that section was. I don't want to only reset with 1 lap of fuel, so I'm gonna pit this round here.
Don't forget to pit for more fuel.
I went off right at the end again, of course. And I missed the pit entry. Nice. I cannot backtrack, so alright, let's just try 1 more lap before I pit.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Don't forget to pit for more fuel.
I'm not going to pit there on purpose because I was doing a decent lap and I messed it up again. Okay, well, I got to remember to do pit this time. Just not having a good lap, but I want to. I don't want to reset from bits because I don't want to have my tires get cold again. What I might do actually is join a public practice session. Not that I'm going to do the race right after. I'm just going to stay in a public lobby just to see how everyone else is doing. And maybe get some lines, follow behind some people and see what they're doing. Yeah, this is going to be a lot for fuel anyway, so let me just do that. Okay, I'm going to leave here and I'm going to join a public lobby. I don't have the custom livery made for the F4 car yet. I apologize. But thank you to Hardcore and Levine's for being the crew chief sponsor. I will put the logo on the F4 car soon. Alright, let's see. What's the longest practice session we have here? Ends in... Oh, we have an hour and 54-minute long one. That's interesting. And an hour and 35. Let's search for that one. There's 39 people in there. And we're joining? Okay. It shouldn't be too long. The sim is loading up now.
Slow down. You've got a penalty, cutting the course. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Cut the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time. Car right, clear on the right. Go left. fastest lap of the session. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Slow down. You got a penalty, cutting the course. They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain. They see you cut the course. They'll have to slow down and give up the time gain. You've got about 5 laps of fuel left. Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Go, go, go!
Oh my god, did I have my mic on mute? I did. I will see you guys in about 10 to 15 minutes. I apologize, I gotta go pick up my girlfriend from work. I can't believe I just had my mic on mute for however long it was on mute. Nice to see you, Fighter Jet, because I imagine you didn't even hear that. Wow, I've been talking a lot on mute. That's unfortunate. I will see you guys very soon, though. Thanks for watching. Alright, hello everybody, I am back. Appreciate you being patient, for those of you who are still here. And also, it's annoying that I was streaming for so long with my mic muted. It's so frustrating, but hey, I can't do anything about it now. Let's practice a little bit more. Let's hop in the next race, which is probably one in 1 minute, but there might be one at 7:45. If there isn't, we'll do the 8 o'clock. And should we have time for 2 races today? So, we'll see how we do. Let's just get some more practice done first.
You got the black flag.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
You have to drive through the pit.
What we're going to do is we're going to
stopping.
exit. And we're going to rejoin a practice session that is meant for the race that we were going to
We're done.
be
Get
in.
going.
That way I know I'm in the right one. And I won't miss the race. So to withdraw from that practice session. Let's see. There is a 7:45 race. Open up in 15 minutes. That's actually the next one. So we will... Oh, and then 8:45. They're only here for every hour. So that's good. We will do that one. Maybe do the 8:45. I might have time to wait around to start a race at that time, unfortunately. So I might just want to race this stream. But I hope to do some more Formula 4 this week since it's on a track I have. Of course, since it'll be the same track, all my practice time today will kind of go towards that, and I won't have to practice as much in the coming streams. I can focus more on actual racing. But we'll at least get this one race done today. So we have 15 minutes of practice, and we'll have qualifying and then races. The race. Yeah, I was thinking I had until 9:30. I have probably about just maybe like 9:10. So I don't know if I could start a race at 8:45 since that's the beginning of everything, the actual practice, qualifying, and race. The sim is just 90% loaded, so you'll see it in just a moment here. Here we are. Okay. So it says 1 hour remaining, but it's not actually. Come on. It will bring us out of the practice session once we are ready for qualifying. We really got to focus now because there's a lot more people. Look at these guys blocking the pit lane. Oh,
Right
come
side,
on, dude.
Clear on the right.
What is going on here? Why would you do that?
You've got wheel damage.
People just don't pay attention. But I gotta get someone behind me a few seconds away. They're 9 seconds behind me, so I got lots of gap here, which is good. Some debris over here. Didn't go well for somebody there. And in the race, we're just going to drive smooth and consistently if we can. Try to gain positions by being safe, not by trying to push too hard. Okay, the tires should start to be a little bit warm now. Try to push just a little bit harder. I'm always turning in too early there. Oh. It's not at the wall at least. Okay, who do we got coming up here? 3 seconds. 2 people. Alright. Oh, let's another guy pass here. There we go. Just watching the time relative to see where people are. Nice if everyone did that and then just pull onto the track, but most people are pretty good with it. I imagine the skill gap between me and everybody else is a lot larger than it has been in other series, just because we are in Formula 4 now, and it's kind of what I've been told it's going to be.
Car stop on the left.
Since this is a paid car for most, and typically the tracks are paid as well, although this one is free. So everyone who's in it just a little more serious than someone just not, buying a car or whatever. It's also just faster, so it requires more skill.
Car right.
Get out of that guy's way.
Clear on the right.
Butchered that corner. I was going very slow.
Cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
That was a good section. Not there though. For a while. Let's give him a gap here. Fix my shoe anyway. There we go. Doing there. That was a horrible section.
They see you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained. Right side. Clear. Car right.
Always going wide there.
Clear.
About 5 minutes till the race starts. Well, it's all the official, a 3-minute practice and then the qualifying. So not technically actually the race. Just gonna take off my sweater here real quick while we have a sec. Let me just reset the car so we're not sitting here. One moment. Alrighty. Just put my headset back on and we're good to go. So a little more practicing, but we're going to start very soon here. Oh my gosh, crashing in the pit lane. Lovely. Don't consider wow. Hope it doesn't consider me crossing the line there. I don't think so. Definitely going to be the worst in the race I'm in. There's a lot more practice needed, but I do want to get one done today. Just for the fun, really. And we'll practice more for the next race in another stream. And try to get an actually decent time and be consistent with it. I mean, who knows? Maybe the split I get put in isn't all that good, but I kind of doubt it. I've not been playing iRacing very consistently recently, so just driving in general is taking me longer to pick up than it was before. Man, that was just such a rookie mistake again. I know that corner. I'm wavering back and forth so badly. Sausage curbs are not good to hit. Problem with also just resetting is I don't have very hot tires or anything. Which of course a lot of it's just my driving skill, but it doesn't help. That was just not the line there.
Left side, slow car ahead. Go right, clear on the left.
Oh, come on.
You've got wheel damage. got damage on the front end. Looks like your car is
I don't know why you'd brake so far
mate.
away from the corner there, but
Front wing is damaged. You might get understeer due to lost
let's see, it is
downforce.
7:45. Maybe he was just leaving. Should tell me when my qualifying is, right? I am in the race session, it says, so. And we'll just keep driving for fun. I don't know where to make a lap or anything. Tires are cool. Okay, everyone's manually disconnecting. Let's just do that too. In case it's not bringing me to qualifying by itself. Let's exit and then a race. Okay, there we go. Usually it pops up when it's ready, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's because it's the practice and it's not qualifying that's ready. At least I was watching the time and I didn't miss it. Yeah, okay, so we have 2 minutes left of this practice session. So we can't really do much, but we'll be in it for a little bit and then we go to qualifying. The drive not as hard as I usually do, just because of course everything is going to count. All the incident points will count, even in the qualifying. So you're not going to see me beat my personal best time or anything. It's just a matter of practicing, being consistent. Okay, we're going to qualifying now. 5 seconds left of this. Try to be as careful as possible in qualifying, because obviously the incident points count. We have a couple laps to get our time, but really just going to put any time in. I don't care about getting specifically a good time. Do not want to get an unsafe pit exit here. This part of the lap isn't timed, but so just want to be very careful not to get incident points, but also we want to warm up the tires, so don't drive too slowly. try to actually lock up the tires here intentionally a little bit. Don't want to get flat spots or anything, but I still want to just try to warm them up quite a bit. We're about to start our time lapped. First time lapped anyway. And then I won't push too hard again because we're in qualifying. We're going to count all the points, the off tracks, lose control, everything.
Okay.
Especially this first and second corner is going to be very conservative. In the race as well, which is going to cause some problems, I imagine, because I'm going to be in people's way. Better make it around like that and slow than not make it around at all. Judging by the practice lobby, I'm not the only one who's having problems with that turn. I let off way too early there by accident. Okay, so no incident points to be too slow. So nothing to worry about. We're not in rookies, so it's not like incident points are super crucial. But of course, they are important. Moving up in general is important. I care more about that than iRating, but really, now that we're rookies, I don't care about either. I'm just going to race as good as I can, and the points I get is the points I get. I braked so much on that corner, I definitely didn't have to do that, but it's okay. At least we're getting a time in, and then we can be a little bit, we'll push a little harder here. Not much, but yeah, we put a time in. Not a good one, 1:32, but it's on the board at least. There, much better time. Just got a 3.5 seconds. It's amazing.
Ticket flag.
Still in the last place for the times, but no incident points, which I'm happy with. That's the main thing. And there we go. Some other times that are still slower than mine. Not that it really matters. I am going to start in the grid just because why not? I'm not a rookie, so I'm not as aggressively trying to avoid the incident points, like I said. So in the grid might cause some problems, but hey, we're still going to do it anyway. Let's just go to the beginning of it. While we wait here. Yeah, 2 minutes and 20 seconds still for people to qualify. I'll watch my qualifying laps from above. I'm happy with that one, 1:28.973. I don't think my personal best is not much higher than that, so proves just being safe and consistent really does get you good times. Passes the 125, so alright. It's quite good. especially because we have 3 125s and 2 127s. I can't touch those guys. A minute and 25 left. Less than a minute now. Oh, we've already just watched the entire qualifying again already. Let's click on the 125. I should have done that earlier. I usually do, but should have done that when we had a little more time, 30 seconds. But yeah, we'll start to watch this lap. Okay, hitting most of the brakes there. He's pretty slow at that corner too. Much better than me though. Taking in the middle of it most of the time. All right. Now we will grid. If anyone, no one's starting from the pits, maybe we'll be gridded a little early, but kind of doubt it.
The estimated SOF is 1,058.
Where am I on the grid?
Keep it clean.
14?
The DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
No, number 14. Right. Oh, I am 14th in the grid, okay. Out of 17?
5 cars
19?
left to grid.
I see. The numbers are all off and they're relative because not everyone's gridded yet. That makes sense. There's 22 in the race. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. I'm used to racing like, what, 12?
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Yep, 22. That's a lot of people. Yeah, one race. About 9.5 laps. Seems. I guess it's probably just a 10-minute race like the other races we've done. Only done Formula 1600 and MX5. This is brand new for me. I'm going to play it pretty safe and let a lot of people pass that I know are faster. As you should, really. But I'm not fighting to get out of rookies, so we'll see. I mean, one crash, though, can lead to 3 minutes in the pit, so it's really just better to play it safe. Oh, I just jumped to start.
Green, green, green. You got the black flag. You jumped to start. Drive through the pit without stopping.
Yeah, I screwed that up. I've never done that before. Did not put the clutch in all the way.
You got a slow car on the left.
Look at that. We get hit too.
Got
And
wheel
hit again.
damage. Left side.
Okay, we got wheel damage and a black flag, so I'm just gonna go to pits right now
Your rear wing is damaged.
and
Might have lost some downforce. Watch for oversteer.
deal with the penalty and the repair at the same time. What a great start to the race. Like I said, I might be in the pit for 3
All the
minutes and
damage
there we are
is
right now.
repairable.
Well, it's gonna happen. Other people will be in the pits left after me, and I might still not get last place, but my bad for jumping the start. I deserve it. This is so awkwardly long. That's just the towing. We have our penalty and repairs. Oh boy. Later in the week, I'm hoping we'll get some good races in. I'll make sure of it. I practice lots. Maybe we'll start from the pit lane too. Just so that we're not getting crashed and doing turn 1. Did not think the tow would take so long, which is kind of why I also did it. I could have maybe gone around and gone through. I didn't really see how bad the tire damage was, but I don't know. If I knew it was going to be 2.5 minutes of tow, I definitely wouldn't have. I would have just gone through the lap. I don't need to replace my tires. I need to repair everything, but almost done with the towing time. I mean, there's lots of people in here. Somebody just pulled in for something. But we have lots of people in the pit from the crashing around, so we'll still have some racing to do with everyone in the pack. My bad, everyone, for who's watching, for that anticipation and then leading to that. That was unfortunate.
We're done. Get going.
That doesn't serve my penalty, really. Still gotta drive through the pits. That's unfortunate.
Come in for the black flag, or you'll be disqualified.
Yeah, I would if I could. I will next time.
There's an incident ahead. You've got a slow car on the right. Car stopped ahead. Go right. Car stopped on the right. Go left. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Just letting him pass. He seems like he wants to. Already twice, so I'm not gonna have him crash into me to do it.
Car in P1. Just set the fastest lap. 25.322. Clear on the right. Pit box in 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here.
I'm going to pay attention to what position we're in. If we're in last, that's okay. If we're not, that's great. Well, I actually did see that we're not in last, but I'm not going to keep an eye on it from here on out. Just going to race. Try to not get any incident points any further. And I'm at 4 now, so it's not bad at all.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead.
Just the fact that I'm not in last proves I shouldn't leave, no matter what. Even if you got to do a big, pit stop right away, and a penalty and everything. Still not in last place. A lot of people will crash in lower leagues like this. Be a little more conservative than I even would in the normal race lap. This lap, since I'm on cold tires, obviously.
You got a slow car on the left.
Oh, come on. I never spin out there. That's ridiculous. Of course, in the race I do. I gotta get turned around very quickly. I won't actually go off because I'm gonna be off track. Not a great race, that's okay.
Slow down. You got a penalty, cutting the course.
I did? Oh, I bet that, yeah, that Bullard wasn't there. So the one I used for reference was not the correct one. Okay, faster guy up behind me here. Try to let him pass.
Fast flat for you.
Try to hug the inside because he probably won't. I guess he is, okay.
Leader is running 25.591. Speed, fastest lap, 25.307.
Let him pass there.
Of course, they'll have to slow down and give up
Of
the
course, I
time
get
game.
off track for that.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. P15, just set the fastest lap, 25.22. few fastest laps for you. P1, just set the fastest lap. 25.146.
It's got to be over soon. It's felt like it's been going on forever. I think the 128.1 is my personal best of any session, and I actually got in the race, which is surprising.
Leader is coming up with you, so 5.
Just let him by on the right here.
White flag, one more lap to go.
Almost done. Oh, that sausage curve, I knew that would do that.
Slow down. You got a penalty, cutting the course.
And right at the end, 2 more points for good measure. Darn. Losing like 5 positions there. Or no, I guess those are all the leaders coming up, so I didn't lose anything there. 17 out of 22.
Slow car ahead.
Yeah, not great. Is there a checker flag?
There's
So
the
I can just
flag. It's
go
over.
and stop here.
Better schedule some testing. We'll get them next time.
Well, hopefully later in the week it'll be much better. Now that we've done a lot of practice and actually done one of the races. I mean, the track will be the same for the whole week, so that will definitely help. I appreciate everybody who's been watching. Oh, it says forfeit. As if the race is still going. Okay. I think it's over. Well, the race is over, but I'm not sure why it's telling me that it isn't. Anyways, I appreciate everyone who's watched, and I will see you guys later in the week.